So one of the more interesting fictional characters that I've read about is Rhaegar Targaryen in Game of Thrones. He was the last of the Targaryen dynasty before he was overthrown in the rebellion, and the whole Game of Thrones season happened. But before that, I do think that it's kind of interesting to see that why him specifically was the catalyst for the fall of that the whole monarchy system that was there. I mean, obviously, the whole system began breaking down as the dragons began dying off in the world, which kind of led to a lot of friction and a lot of how do I say I gave a lot of the lords more courage to approach and better have a bit more of an equal standing with the reigning monarchs. I mean, considering the North who gave up entirely without a battle, people like them specifically were one of the first ones to lead the church. And to think that Robert Baratheon himself, whose line was established as like the bastard, brother to the founding, the ruler of this particular dynasty, right? That's a big blow. But I do think it wasn't just him, it was a lot of factors. Obviously, he did play a whole part, given the whole psychopathic tendencies of that to kidnap some the liege, like the liege's daughter of a different uh, place and stuff. But it's still not clear. I mean, I don't think it is clear if it was entirely consensual on both of their parts, which makes it interesting or like gives him a little bit of a leeway. But even then, it does not make a lot of sense, right? Going for polygamy in a culture where it's not commonly practiced, specifically, I still do not get how we could do that on the basis of a prophecy. But there is a relevant theme of prophecy and destiny being intertwined in Game of Thrones a lot. So I think it's more of the worse, like how that world is built, that some things you just cannot escape, and like no matter how hard you try. But even then, I do feel like his actions are a little bit. It did not make a lot of sense to me. I would say. Uh, uh, the prophecy specifically, the prince that was promised and the whole thing, right? It was given as like a father to son thing that was passed down in that dynasty. So I think he felt a lot of pressure to make sure that it came to pass in his time. Maybe he had some visions or something. We know that the Targaryens usually had a lot of dragon dreams or dance or whatever it's called, where they can see the future in a way. So his in his mind, maybe it really was in it, because ultimately his stupid plan, which almost destroyed Westeros, did give birth to. I mean, did give us Jon Snow, and you know, then it is who kind of, I don't know, made everything happen. So it's fine, I guess.
Right.
But still,
Kind of-
it was kind of interesting to see it. What? Anyway, that's all from me. Thank you.